Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Somebody wants not this photo. They asked me not to, well, they didn't send me a photo, so I can't make it. I'm going to make this photo 16. I'm going to make it even, and I'm going to unlock my ratio. So I'm going to make it 16 by 16. Didn't change it very much, so it doesn't really change that. So now I need an 8 by 8. They want a 4 page curls to have it, the girl kind of like popping out of it. And if my measurement's right, yep, that ought to do it. Now, you could do any color. I'm going to try that pink. I'm going to take away the outline. I'm going to go to Effects, 3D Effects, and Page Curl. And you could pick pretty much any of them. I want a little bit more size and height. Not real, yeah, I kind of like the color. And I'm going to say, okay. Now, it's real difficult. You can't not make a duplicate. Well, you can, but it won't move horizontally or vertically or mirror. So I'm going to go, and I don't think it's going to change the color. I'm going to turn it into a bitmap. They're going to print it because they're not going to laser engrave it. So that did change it quite a bit. I'm kind of turned off by that. Let's start over. Let's make it a different color. Let's go, let's go purple. I think I did that light purple. Take away the outline. Go to Object, 3D Effect, Page Curl. Doesn't really matter which one you do. See, I already had the setting, and that looks much better. Hopefully, it'll stay. You could, well, you know what? I'm going to do it this way, and then I might do it another way to get the good colors. Yeah, that's not right. So we'll do it two different ways. But now that it's a bitmap, I can take this thing and I can Control D and I can mirror it. And by moving the 4, that's going to work out pretty good. Control D and then grab right here the two-sided. That's not too bad. Now, as always, you're going to have a little line right in there. So I'm going to change my nudge factor to 0.001. And I'm going to grab these two and I'm going to nudge it down. See how it, and really there's some lines there probably, so I'm going to grab those two and just kind of nudge them over. You're nudging it so little that it doesn't matter. Now, it's going to be real difficult to grab the face and move it. So what I'm going to do is set my nudge factor on 18, and I'm going to move these over. And then when I grab this and move it over, I'll have it. And then no, I don't. That's so weird. There we go. There we go. Now I can nudge this one back. I don't know how to get rid of the bottom part of the section. And they'll have to play with that. You know what? I'm going to try something. You know what? Just for the video, I'm just going to move that up. And, you know, it looks pretty good. And you can make your page curl start at the top or start at the bottom. So I'm going to make a second video on how to do it without, and I've got a little bit of edge there too. Might be a way to trim that. It's real hard to grab that. Well, there it is. Just kind of move that over a little bit. And see, she's in the back of the page. Anyway, that's pretty cool. But I'm going to make a second video on how you can do it without converting it to a bitmap. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.